Welcome back, my fellow Rōnins. We are back in Genshin Impact. I was supposed to stream Friday, but some things came up and I couldn't. So I had come home from work, I was dead tired, and I was just tired. So I just played some Brawlhalla with my friends. I didn't want to stream that because I promised to stream Genshin. So I just kind of just relaxed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue the Inazuma storyline that I promised to do. I'll explain it more as I go in. But what I was mostly doing when I had ended the stream Wednesday is that I just really just explored kind of the upper half. I didn't get to get all the Electrolisk and all that, so but we're gonna continue the story and we're just gonna do what we usually do. What I was doing Wednesday, and that is just do the story, pick up Electrolist as we can. If there's any puzzles that we randomly bump into, we'll try to solve it. But yeah, that's mostly it. Right now, I'm trying not to eat this Chinese food. I just have it here. So, let's deal with that first. Let's get that Vulcan. That's called free money. But yeah, we're back. Sorry, I just want to make sure I check all the events and all this. What is this? Whoa! No, I shouldn't have pressed go. Crap. I see currency in the top. So I'm guessing it's gonna be some type of flying game thing. I don't know what this is, but lightning. So yeah, so this must have came out. What's in the event shop that I should be worried about? Okay, so Heroics and enchant crystals. This is for weapon upgrade stuff. If you don't know that, Heroics for leveling up characters. This is upgrade material as well, but character upgrade materials, they are necessary. Okay. Let's see. Crown of Insight. We definitely need to get that and end the discussion. There's no end the discussion. We must get this. Guide to Transcendence. No, transience. Sorry, I said transcendence. It's transience, right? That's how you pronounce that. All right. Philosophies of transience. Guide to Elegance. Philosophy of Elegance. Guide to Light. Philosophies of Light, and then Mora. Alright. These are the new talent level up materials that I was seeing the other day. And this is just the other stuff we looked at. Alright, cool. So, Ocean Lord's Oath. I don't wanna... If we get that... Hold up, we need 1,000 each? To get a bit, you know what? I'm so glad I already have beta that I don't have to worry about stuff like that. So this is for Yumiya, and this is for Ayaka, right? I'm pretty sure we looked through these the other day. But yeah, let's see. So I'm going to I was supposed to show you the map. That's what I was supposed to do. So the upper half, like as you can see, some of it has been explored, and yeah, most of the island stuff, not the island stuff, but most of the teleporters, that's what I meant to say, has been found. For up here, I'm going to say me and my friends were looking around. I currently don't know how to get this right here. Like we don't currently know how to do it, but we'll probably find out by the end of the story somehow to lift this, because this is a boss fight. This is here. We did go exploring the rest of these places. Not real. I think the area we didn't explore was here, like the center of the island. Is we didn't touch any of this over here. So we just got we got these, and I don't think we got to do some of the battle pass stuff that we wanted to do, but yeah. So damn, what was I about to say? So yeah, we're about to go do the story quest. Let me make sure I set it in there. So yeah, yep. So it's set, and because we have the we're just gonna teleport over there.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link.
I had to eat some of my food, bro. I'm sorry. I know, unprofessional, but I really had to eat some. Oh, I had to slap my computer. Alright, let me untangle both of my headphones so I can actually move. Alright, so where am I going? Oh, I guess that way.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
All right.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I had to talk to somebody really fast. My bad. Ask the crowd.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
Okay.
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago.
All right.
Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near,
Treasure hoarders got all the way to
quarrels
Inazuma,
between
dog.
the villagers. He has put
I
an
mean, well, technically, it
enormous
might be just
amount of
everywhere in
work
this world.
into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Damn. I mean, I can't think of anything you would have done. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ayaka from the stream. I remember, well, Wednesday stream. I remember Ayaka saying that homie was just the warrior that protects a village or something to that effect.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree.
There we go.
It's
with this
clear
bullshit.
that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that,
Damn.
he became a completely different
He
person.
basically took his superpowers.
I can't
dog.
claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Yeah, but the goddess came and said, "Yo, hand that shit up," which is messed up by itself. I just want to know why she's actually doing it.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Oh,
Me?
sorry. Sorry.
It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Wow, you live here for a long time. Everyone depends on you. Everyone
True,
depends on you.
but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
Damn.
In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary?
Damn.
If you say so. I honestly
Homie
can't
doesn't
seem to
even
remember.
that.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary.
My bad. I just took a sip of this lemon. I should have muted myself.
If you
I'm
don't
terrible.
mind,
So
we
unprofessional.
will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Alright, so I guess Tejima, like, that's strange that he lost piece of his memory with his, when they took his vision. That's kind of wild. Let's go find clues of Tejima's diary. It's not this. Log.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my
I'm sorry. I keep muting myself because I'm sorry, I'm mad hungry.
That's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit
I'm
to
mad
the shrine.
hungry and I'm just trying to eat while playing. I know that's very unprofessional. Other streamers probably don't do that, but I'm just hungry, dog. Go investigate the shrine nearby. Where'd that be? Up there? Oh. What the hell? I don't know what that was. No, it says investigate the shrine nearby. Alright. Oh, man, I walked right past that. Stupid.
Taking a stroll.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
So, I'm be very honest. There's like books in this game that you can read to learn about more lore of the game, and I haven't read them yet. But what's crazy? What the hell? These lightning striking hella close. Oh, I don't even know what that is in the distance. I just know I just noticed that. But what I was gonna say was the lightning about to strike right there, dog. What I was about to say was that. Oh, there we go. That as much as I don't know about the lore, and yeah, you can put the story together in your head while you play. Which the story I find very interesting, and I would like to know more, so I should read those books. It's the fact that like the visions they're given from the Archons, and like in the last stream, Tomo was explaining that that they're taking people's visions in Inazuma and putting them up in the statue that you can actually see from here, like kind of see it in the distance.
This blade. It is the last link I have.
I'm just thinking to myself, what is the main point of putting them in the statue? Like, unless I'm forgetting something from the last stream that we played, but what is the main point? There currently don't see the point, but if we go through the story, we'll probably find out. But me right now, I can't really justify. Like, I don't see the justification in Raiden Shogun's actions. Like, I don't see the point to it. Or maybe just be talking out of my ass or something. What the hell? Where am I going? Did I? Okay. Now it's going back. What the hell? Am I high right now? Because you wouldn't check the rocks. That's exactly why you're high.
This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
You don't dig up dead bodies, Paimon. That's disrespectful.
It looks like a letter.
Oh, never mind.
The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago.
Damn, paper went yellow, dog.
Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
Become separated in the war. Go away from me, Konda Village. There is a safe home for us there. Return. It's here.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone.
Was that person
But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh?
That's why he was staying.
Well,
wow.
let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Yeah. Alright. Yellowed letter. Oh, funny story. When I was younger, I couldn't say the word yellow. Like, for some reason, like, I couldn't pronounce it. And it took me a minute. Like, probably, I think I was, damn, I can't remember the age I was when I couldn't remember. When I couldn't say it, not remember, but I couldn't say the word for some reason. And then over time, I learned how to pronounce words properly and all that. So, like I say, English is not my first language.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
Oh, right. Autoplay.
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years.
Alright, I just want to stop this real quick because I think I already said it, but the fact that they take your vision and it seemed like it pulled a part of his memory away seems like this is more than just taking away a vision. Like, it seems like you take away someone's vision and there's like, wait, backlash to you doing that. But I'm pretty sure a bunch of people have completed the story already, and they're like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about, so, you know, I'm gonna shut up.
Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
Nope, I knew it.
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me?
Sorry.
Now that I
That
think
sound
about
was,
it, when my vision was
hand
taken from
sanitizer.
me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Damn, son. They snatched his soul, dog.
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
That's sad.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Losing that reason to feel sad is maybe the saddest thing of them all.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That
That's
certainly
crazy.
explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
That's just sad, bro. Like,
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
I mean, I don't know, bro. It's like what do you do? Like, you can't tell the Raiden Shogun, the supreme leader of your land, to go blow beef because you want to keep your vision. And plus, she's a god. Like, what do you actually do in this situation? Do you just hand over your vision, call it a day, or you be like Kazuha and just run to a different country, or man, son, this Inazuma on some next shit, honestly. Y'all honestly don't want smoke, but if you want it, you got it.
Solidify!
One with nature.
Sorry, I'm not playing optimally. I'm just
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
I was just thinking about what I was saying, and I was just like, damn, son, we really out here
The
like
wind
that?
knows me.
Alright, now since y'all have learned your lessons, don't ever run up for the smoke show with Kazuha and my team, alright? Alright. This Electro Butterfly, can we get it? Hey, we got it. Get a crystal core from that. Damn, son. I don't know. It's like you can't fight the Raiden Shogun. You're gonna get blown back. Damn. Oh. It's like, shit, what do you do? What's on the other side of the ocean, dog? It's freedom.
You see, the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own?
What?
Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
Damn, son, they really snatched their
I'll
own
ask
homies'
one
vision.
more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy
Yo,
samurai.
why is he just zoom over here
You samurai
living
think you
like
can just
this?
do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
Oh, whoa, I
This
didn't
is
say all that.
Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder
Here we
all
go.
the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
What?
This must be one of the people
Why would
Ayaka
you-
asked us
hold
to
up.
help. But why would she
Hold up.
ever want us to help someone like him?
I must have not heard this properly. Homie said that it sounded like Homie was agreeing with Raiden Shogun out here taking people's visions away. Like, who's man's, bro? Like, alright,
Maybe we should
let
talk to
me-
Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
I'm not even gonna get into it. Like, you know, I want to hear from you, bro. I want to hear from you.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions.
So did that take his what? It took his memory too?
I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
What?
My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
So you lose your vision, and so if you lose your vision, you lose all the memories that you have of when you had first got it, and anything that happened between the time you've got it and the time you lose it is just gone from your head. Is that what I'm understanding here?
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision.
What?
And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun.
That's some
And
shit.
that's why they confiscated my vision.
I'm trying not to curse as much, but damn,
You
bro.
were helping
like,
enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details.
can't remember the details, bro. Switch your
All I
vision.
know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Damn, son.
He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say.
No, yeah, son,
We
this
should be able to
Inazuma
follow their
storyline looking
tracks.
kind of sad,
They
bro.
couldn't have gone too far.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was enjoying being a savage. But shit in Inazuma is just dark. Let's go this way. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's just shit in Inazuma looking dark, bro. So we just gotta search this area for treasure hoarders. And honestly, it's gonna be, you know what? She's Albedo first. But honestly, it's gonna be a smoke show for these dudes. I don't know who pulled up, but you got to leave me alone. Alright, I guess.
Order guide you.
Into the wind. Tip. Clouds high. The birds come.
I'm running now. This is the smoke you wanted. Nope. Also go back inside the... Am I bugging? Or am I just stupid? Oh, there they are. What the hell?
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You the man, boss.
You about to get
These
cooked.
seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Damn, son, that's wild, bro. Y'all mind your business and then the main character showed up. That's sad. Consider this the smoke
great
show.
undertaking.
Barbados, guide us. The wind knows me.
Done.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
Like voice actor
Just
wise.
our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
That dude's voice sounds
You
so
got a deal.
familiar.
Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too.
The fuck?
And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
Okay, bye, Juan.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Alright. Oh no, that dude's voice sounds super familiar. Like, I don't know who that could be. Hold on, my bad. So, I learned yesterday, and this was really dumb of me because I could have done it. Apparently, you're supposed to use Electro and get these flower petals for Ayaka, and I didn't know that, so I was looking pretty dumb.
Behold, the Princess and Devarotello.
Oh, okay, Oz, let's calm down. So I think it's like you just shoot Electro through it, and then there you go, Sakura Bloom. I honestly thought that you would have to actually find Sakura trees and do that, but that's just how that is. Yeah, I should probably switch back to Jean, because I don't know who I may run into, and I have to keep my heals up.
Ready for anything.
My original team for this plan was Zhao, Jean, Albedo, and Zhongli, but it got changed to, once I saw Kazuha come out, I was like, oh man, I could probably change it to Kazuha, change Zhao for Kazuha, and just have a quick swap team. So, oh wait, can I like actually teleport to wherever this is? Because I don't think I'm walking the right direction. Yeah, it looks like I kind of am. I could teleport up there, but that's just a waste of time at this point. I can just run upstairs. Oh yeah. Hope your guys' day's going good. Hope you guys did something fun today. It's Saturday for me. Probably like Sunday for some people, depending on where you're at. God damn it. I have to remember this flower petal's here. Or you can just switch right now and call it a day. Let's just keep electric. Let's keep some electric on us for right now. Person I may go with is Beta.
I trust you.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep Beta on me for right now. In case I see any more of these Sakura petals, and then I can just pick them up. Because just got no healer. But oh well. Let's go see what Miss Aoi. Io announced that. They're gonna say her name again, but I'm pretty sure that's blue in Japanese, if I remember that right. I'm not a Japanese major, but I do like Japanese aesthetic.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
Who's her voice? Yo, I'm recognizing
so
a bunch of voices.
You're friends of Kurosawa, I take it. Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Thank you, Paimon.
We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions.
Oh,
but why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow.
Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense.
And they were on here getting on his ass? Oh, nah, bro.
What he did.
That's
he just complained and held him accountable.
That's some bull,
People's
bro.
attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
Oh, you gotta get out of
If you ask me,
this shit is
had
not fun.
Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
Yep.
Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for.
Hey, look, I get it. I'm sorry I didn't mean to call her that, but...
if you would kindly settle today's bill.
What?
But we didn't buy anything.
Yeah, what the hell? Like...
Information is also a kind of commodity. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay, I take back what I said. This bitch.
I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think.
So if it wasn't confidential, why do you want my bread?
2,000 more should be a fair price.
Take the fucking change and get out of my
where
face.
the emergency provisions
I'm so sorry.
Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
It's like, yo.
And see if he can remember
It's like, yo, why are you acting like this? Like, you just told me, yo, this dude's on, like, hard times, and he's been buying provisions himself and all this, and you just come and say, hey, yo, you know, I told you about him so you can pay me. Like, what? I wouldn't have come through in the first place. What do you even have to purchase here? Oh, this is all you got? All of this? This is all you got? This is it? You know what I'm gonna do? Only thing I'm buying from you is stuff that I see that's new. So tofu, yeah, I can buy like 100 tofu and be fine. I don't know if it's needed, but did we have rice before? No, it was in Liyue. I don't know why. Oh, tofu's in Liyue. That's even worse. None of those. Now you don't want to come back to your. You know what? Nah. Not even worth the energy. Damn, son. My boy, Kurosawa has been out here being the underclass hero, bro. And people getting on him, just trying to help them out. That's some shit. Hey, better than me. I would have probably left these people alone. After they came to me and complained to me and I lost my vision and all that, hell no, bro, I'm out.
What are you doing here all by yourself?
Minding his business, unlike us.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword.
They left. Right there. You know what he said? I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. And they left. I told you. You don't want the smoke.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Told him what happened.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
That's just so
strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. And this sword was once wielded by my father.
Okay,
I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door.
That's a good show.
My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever.
You can't.
No matter how hard I try to remember,
damn,
all I can remember now is my
father
father telling
how
me
Genshin
that
goes,
this
I don't
blade
think people
bore
are gonna
his
get
life's
their
creed.
visions back anyway.
Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should
protect."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt.
With this sword,
Can
you
you
should
recognize
protect.
the words?
That's what I'm assuming. Words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
This man's having
Yet another
conflict.
Soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Oh, sorry, people. Give me 1 second. I am just sending a quick text message. Very unprofessional, but sorry. Yeah, 1 second. I am terribly sorry.
Yeah.
No vision.
Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Damn, son. It did this man dirty, dog. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, Raiden and Shogun really out here causing problems.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I just make sure I send this text message, and we move on with life, actually. Alright, sorry my people, my bad about that. Alright, let's go find the next apparently lost soul, which apparently is up here. I thought this was gonna take a little bit longer, but it's not. No. It says I've been streaming for like 49 minutes, so it's not that bad. Is that Ryuji? Persona 5? Unless it's spelled differently. But yeah, it really sucks that people out here are losing their visions because so and so wants it. Oh, right, Raiden Shogun wants it. It's really messed up.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
He better be.
Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Yeah, man, not even outside.
Don't worry, Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
No.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him.
Homie lost his sword
Things
skills,
have gotten
dog.
dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
Man,
it's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Exorcism?
Hey
yeah, alright.
Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Alright, calm down.
Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Oh, okay, sir. Let's. Thank you, traveler. Because try to put his hand on his hips like I won't smoke him. Like.
Disciples.
1 second, people.
We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island.
Yeah.
The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself.
Okay,
Not
I think
that
I know
we
what
have any
character
means
we're
of
about to
involving
meet,
the head
and
shrine maiden, of course.
I saw this character already.
But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening.
Isn't Nanako
You're both
the
more
name
than
of the
welcome
little
to
girl
come
from
and
like
watch if you're
Persona 4?
interested.
So,
Persona 4
losing your
Golden.
vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
I don't think he... I mean, we know he's not possessed. It's just that he's lost. It's like he's lost his will. You come back between 18 and 24 and 2400 hours to see the exorcism. So obviously we go to the little time thing, and we just missed, by talking to them, we literally just missed the mark. So come back around sunset. Alright, so once we're back at here at 1800, let me just turn around and run back to these people. And we're preparing to go see the exorcism too.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past.
Damn.
One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun.
He's not possessed.
All we can do is
so
patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon.
All over the place.
Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water.
Well,
if he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Because you take away their vision and they like literally lose their will. Like Thomas said, they lose their ambition and all that. Who's this guy?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Alright. Let's see what we can do.
Time to go.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Yep. Oh, got a boat.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
I could have dashed, but...
Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
What's up, dog?
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
I'm the main character. What are you talking about?
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And
Damn,
what are
Paimon.
you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different.
Good.
The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me.
Damn.
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status,
I'm so
too.
quiet. I'm just like,
I fled the dojo that day and never
actually
looked back.
Focusing on
Later,
what they're saying.
I heard that he sparred with Sensei, too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately, that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body.
Damn.
After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection.
Damn,
I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see,
trying to remember the people he
I came here not to cause him any
trying to
harm.
remember in general.
I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Damn.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Man, these things is tragic, bro. Return to exorcism site. I'm pretty sure I can just glide down this way. Yeah.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed?
Duh. Like, he
Does
lost
that
his
mean
vision.
he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
Yeah, I know this character.
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask,
I pronounced it right,
should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting.
Damn.
I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Yep, it's done. That's all we got
anyway,
here.
You should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui art, will do our best to help you.
Sure. After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
So, now, go to meet the head shrine maiden. Sure, so what I first want to do is is, yeah, it's about to be sunrise, so I'm just gonna do that. I do like a lot of these cutscenes to be, if it's necessary, if not necessary, if it's possible, to be at daytime. Because, I don't know, if it goes into sunset, then it's fine, it doesn't really bother me, but I prefer for it to be a court of flowers. Oh, no. Oh no, what I was saying was I prefer it to be like daylight for when some of the cinematics, not really cinematics, but cutscenes are playing, or dialogue is playing. No, that's just me. So if I have the ability to change the daytime, I try to. So, I know about this character. I'm actually happy we're about to get introduced to her. So, I won't say anything else about her though. I'll just let that be. So, here we go. Cutscene time. I'm gonna be quiet.
Do you think that's Lady Ai?
Okay, I know I said I was gonna be quiet, but goddamn.
No wonder Junior was so excited. She has a really striking presence.
I don't know, for me it's the pink hair.
Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Nope, she's seen us before.
Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Ai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Ai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
He's All Might?
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
God damn.
Then
the voice
does
actress.
That mean
Who is this?
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Ai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what if the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Ai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions.
Damn.
Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Damn,
Father. Sensei.
Damn, cut down his dad.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anzai? Where did he come from?
Anzai ain't
Did he follow us
playing.
the whole way here?
Anzai.
Why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
I want to look these people
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
Damn.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know
also,
is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
That's facts, though. Alright, that was a good cutscene.
Even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature.
She has a shine gun.
Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Oh, alright. Something going on? Should I press X?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Yep. Finally go back to Ayaka. So, quest completed. Oh, let me grab these real quick. Remember the sakura blossoms. We do in turn need them for crap. We need them for. Oh crap! I didn't mean to talk to you. Okay, see you later. Yeah, we do need them for Ayaka. Make sure I keep somebody with Electro on me at all times. Alright, so we just need to teleport back to Ayaka. And, oh, is that another one over here? Am I bugging? Oh, there is one over here. Oh, so I forgot to explain something else. So tonight, well, later on tonight, hopefully I'm awake to do it. But tonight, some of my friends wanted to play Monster Hunter. Hey, Chris is back in the chat. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Dark Reaper has entered the chat. Yeah, so later tonight, some of my friends wanted to play Monster Hunter. Hopefully I'm awake to do it. Crap. I see this other Electrolist up here, and I honestly can't even go get it right now. I want to actually try to do this story. Like, I'm trying not to get sidetracked this time. Alright, so now since we completed these wishes for Lady Ayaka, it's really weird that, from what I was saying before, the mere fact that you can have your vision, and if you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Anything between the time that you've got it and the time that you lost it, like your memory and everything is foggy from that, is just kind of crazy. So we're about to see if that, I mean, it looks like what I was saying was confirmed. I just found it so crazy that, so yeah, let's go see Ayaka and see what she's talking about. Stream might be a little shorter today. It is like 7:30. I usually stop streaming around like 8:30, but I may have to stop at 8 or 7:45 because my brother's home and he's gonna be walking in and out of this room, and I honestly not trying to bother you guys with that kind of noise. Oh, cutscene. Let me shut up.
Ayaka!
Huh?
Ah, shit. Yep, she has revealed herself.
Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face.
I didn't just immediately changed when we walked inside here. That's pretty dope.
I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah, short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
That's facts.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty
I'm
different
gonna
out
say
in the
that.
open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand.
I ain't following
You
you back
have
though.
now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions.
What are your feelings on what you have seen?
I hope they can hope they can one day be free from their torment. It seems like a fate worse than death. I would say the top one. I wouldn't say. I don't know. It really depends, but the top one seems a little bit more delicate, I guess. Or I don't know.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
Yep, after all, our sister is, like, you know what, she's probably like one of the main bad guys, bro.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
I will help you. Yeah, why not?
You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Alright. Oh, they teleport us over there. Alright, that's fine. Think of the common people. I mean, I don't think Raiden Shogun cares, honestly.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Okay, Toma. I forgot what weapon they said Toma had.
This place anyway. What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
I mean, yeah. Oh, if you guys hear my fan in the background, I'm sorry. It's actually pretty hot inside here, and I don't want to turn on the AC yet. So, I'm just going to have to deal with this fan. And I'm sorry for if that irritates some people. But yeah, I presume you have a few questions to ask me. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun? Is there no one else fighting against the Vision Hunt Decree? Have you raised the formal injection to the Vision Hunt Decree? We kind of already heard what kind of god she is. Has no one else fighting against the Vision Hunt Decree? That's kind of my main question. But it's like, are you fighting against God is the question. Let's go with
the issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever.
What?
After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
Yeah, so some people are just high with it.
Be like that.
They're like, oh, you're losing your superpowers and you're normal again? Welcome to the team.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Oh, crap.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, so we can ask you the questions. Alright, what kind of god is the
The
Red
almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply.
She likes to step on
people. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Alright. That got my gears turned a little bit. The gears turned in my head a little bit, but I'm not gonna put that theory out there yet.
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree.
I have a lot more questions, but I'm gonna save them for later on, like ending discussion-wise.
What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
Feelings equal change.
What?
Yeah.
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Wait a minute.
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Wait, hold on.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. I've been listening. I just was talking to my brother.
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Sorry about that. Okay. So one thing that's kind of crazy to me is that you had someone creating counter, and I mean, does it work? Like, do they actually work? Are we about to meet people who have counterfeit visions? But it, let me. Can you actually understand this? Okay. So, all right. that was actually a lot to take in. The one thing I want, no, I have to wait on that theory because, yeah, it was a weird interruption. My bad. There was stuff going on my side. My sound kind of cut out, and my brother was talking as well, so I just had to mute myself for a couple seconds. Very weird interruption, but I have to cut the stream soon because people are trying to show up inside my house, and my little cousin is coming over in a couple minutes. So, but let's see if we can make it to like 8:30 or 8:15. But what I was going to say was, I find it kind of crazy that there's somebody out there who can make fake visions, and I just want to know if they work. Because if yeah, like, I would keep the real one and give the fake one, but I feel like even then, like, Raiden Shogun would know that it's fake. So unless she's not the actual one putting them into the statue, I feel like she would have people who would know, like, hey, this is fake. We won't put in a statue, hand up your real one. And even with the whole thing of them announcing the Vision Hunt decree, it's like, it's just so weird. Because I'm like, she couldn't have just said one day, hey, I want all this, and that's it. Like, that doesn't seem right to me.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me.
Oh yeah, here we go. We gotta give somebody hands.
If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, sir, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh?
Time to run somebody's pockets.
We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we? Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way.
Whose voice actress is that?
What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh, quiet.
Okay.
Just sit tight and watch
that
for
camera angle, though.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same
All
side.
right.
You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on
It's
Hanamisaka
weird
knows
because she
Yoimiya.
sounds.
She's the queen of the
she
summer
reminds
festival.
me of Tiny Tina
Without
for
her
some
and her
reason.
fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it. Ugh.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Who?
Master Masakatsu?
Oh, sorry, my guy.
Do you guys know him too?
We're gonna have to say no. Your boy's streaming. I mean, I don't know if you can turn invites off in this game, but that was funny. Do you guys know him too? Miss Kamisato. I can't pronounce her name. Kamisato mentioned
You
his
don't
name.
say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently. But if I just merged straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Time to break him out.
Reminds me of the chick from Dr. Stone. Well, design-wise, like, well, hairstyle and all that. Alright, wow, I'm running into stuff. Damn. I'm wondering if I should just save this for next stream. And, just jump off for now. Because I don't know how long this mission is gonna take. And we don't know how much story stuff I'm gonna run into. So... you know what? What time is it? It's about to be 8 o'clock over here. Shit. Oh, let me just press this off real fast. Alright, damn. I hate to do this. Because, I mean, it's only been an hour 30. How far is this? Let's just see. How far is this thing? Map, please. Alright. Let's teleport up here. Damn it. Damn it. Let's go for it. Fuck it. Like, after this quest, we'll just, we'll cut it there after we bust this guy out the police station. And then we'll definitely save it for Monday, I assume. Because Monday I should be off at, I should be off work at 5. And if I'm not too tired, I'll definitely try to, what is this? Your party is currently too low. Oh, pyro and cryo. Don't matter. It's about to be a smoke show inside here. Let's switch. Let's get Jean.
Ready for anything.
But also, one thing I need to do. As much as jailbreaking is against the law, that's their business. Let's grab this again. We're gonna need this. For Chris in chat, how long is this actual quest for the jailbreak? Is it super long, or is it like is it a reasonable length that I can just probably be done by 8:30 and I'd be good, or just don't start at all? For people watching, I'm just waiting on Chris's response. Like 15? Alright. Let's see how fast we can do this done. 15 minutes. Alright. Glad I have chat open on my screen in front of me.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
What the hell?
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. I'll be right back.
You sure? Alright then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
Alright. Let's, we're about to get this started. So, let's watch this. 15 minutes is the goal time. Let's see.
One with nature.
Live! I will have order.
My team is not the best, so for anyone who mains these characters, but my team is not the best. Not everything's maxed out. I need to fix that.
Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
I'm surprised it said Magatama. Oh, it's the smoke show in here? Just y'all?
Show me what you've
Feel
got.
this ancient power. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Clear, cut. Stabilize. This is order.
Boom.
I've been bested.
Anybody else for the smoke show? Alright, I guess you have stairs. Elevator, hey.
Who goes there?
I knew someone was behind it. They have traps in here, bro? What is this?
Witness my great undertaking.
Yo, son, I'm getting clapped. What is this?
Solidify.
I swear by my sword.
Yeah, this just shows you that my characters aren't good for physical hitting at the moment.
Clouds high, the birds call.
I didn't mean to press that,
Wall
but
looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it.
let's just move it. That's it.
These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Into the wind.
Oh, so we just cut those off, huh? Y'all ready for the smoke show?
Get them. Gather.
Ooh, you missed.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Barbados, guide us.
I'm supposed to switch to Albeda.
Live!
Oh, smoke show.
Take this.
I will have order.
Clouds high, the birds call. Into the wind.
Train harder. Watch your step. Gather. I've been bested.
Yeah, those traps are definitely. I just saw your message. The traps are definitely the clap escapees. Run this way. Okay, now we're going this way. Is this what we need?
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Alright. Fuck it. Don't care. Quickly. Crap. Go this way. Door of Resurrection has been activated. Alright.
show me a lesson.
Thank you.
Show me what you've got.
All right. Turn that off. Now the smoke is infinite.
Solidify.
That's what y'all wanted.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
I don't even know how to find my windows name of my Gatama. She's knowledgeable, I guess.
Don't hold back.
Feel this ancient power.
What is happening here?
I need to train
harder. Yeah, I definitely need to get my weapons up and all that to make sure that I can actually clap for when new bosses come out. Because this is... I'm not saying I'm struggling, but I like to at least do more damage. What's up, though? See you later. Oh, that man dead.
One with nature.
Damn, hit him with the elemental reaction. Alright, pretty sure I got 3 of them things. Let's run up here.
Time to go. The wind knows.
Let's open up that door. Go small numbers, bro. I gotta head out of here. Move. Also move that. Gotta go. It's a puzzle. Alright, we're downstairs. Alright, I guess we're here for the smoke show.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there.
Damn it.
That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Correct.
Locking you up was just the beginning.
I hope you're not doing things to this man.
Oh no! Those Tenryou Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Yoimiya,
I'm waiting for it.
Here?
That's facts. When does she teleport here?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Oh, who is this?
We were just teaching him a little lesson.
Wow.
That's all.
Here we go.
Who's that?
That's Kojo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
I'll say Kazuha.
Make way. Let me have a look at him.
That voice also sounds familiar. Damn, they brought some, like, some high-tier
I'm sure
people.
You're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryou Commission itself. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Seems like she's always on her bad
It's
side.
their chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that?
Done. Clap.
Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Detonation.
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them.
Yes, I'd be distracted too if fireworks was inside.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Whoa!
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Oh no, not like this. The PTSD be real. That's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing like that. That's messed up.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Now is not our chance. That chick disappeared. We didn't even know where she went. Yeah, we about to get snatched. It seemed like a whole trap. Up, cutscene. Yep, we done. Streets is dead. Look at that. We run in there. About to get clapped.
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! They could be back any minute!
No. Yep, told you. I don't know how you thought this was a good idea. Like we weren't about to get clapped.
Yes. Leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But
Sorry,
remember,
what?
once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... you can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Leave this place.
The hell? That's quite strange. But you know, not even going into it. Let's grab all these items. Alright, wasn't too bad. Yeah, we finished like 3 minutes ahead of schedule. Leave domain. Alright. I'm gonna see whatever cutscene. Oh, you think it's an honor thing? Yeah. I just found it strange because the way they talked about her, like she's supposed to be like this, like yeah, the Raiden Shogun, she's emotionless, but the way they talk about the general is kind of like, yo, like she takes no shit from nobody. But yeah, I could see it being an honor thing.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
You're going right back.
Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him.
I would say it's all thanks to that person.
Right, Kujusara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems
that's
as though
facts.
there
Make
are
5K fake ones right
among
now.
The ranks of the Tenryou Commission. Though Paimon would never agree with their actions in the Vision Hunt Decree, of course.
This Vision Hunt Decree
How
is
about
stupid.
we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Yeah. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna talk to Ayaka, and that's where I'm going. No, I feel like if I talk to Ayaka, it's gonna drag it. But I guess when I come back streaming Monday, I will definitely go and talk to Ayaka. I just want to get like a good scenery in the background. Oh, that look good, really good. You know what? That looks kind of cool. Yeah, right here. But I definitely will talk to Ayaka next stream. For right now, I'm gonna have to head out. You know what? Fuck it, bro. Nah, let's go talk to Ayaka, dog. It's not that serious. If she puts on another mission, then it's a different story. But let's go talk to Ayaka. I was gonna end the stream, but we're almost at 2 hours anyway. It doesn't really matter. Might as well go for 2 hours. That's just after the whole thing with Ayaka, then we'll call it. I'm gonna try to consistently stream for 2 hours each time, or 2 hours or more. unless definitely something comes up, and then I will say something came up. But let's see what we can do. Really do need to get some sleep. I've been up since like 6 a.m. I've been up since 6 a.m. going to Lowe's, buying moving stuff and all this other crap.
So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts. And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say?
That's facts. Yeah, you put the main character on anybody's side, that's it.
The Tenryou Commission?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order. Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
God damn it, Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot. Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
You really do want to play,
Damn, son. I hope they don't kill Toma.
Well, sounds like
Toma seems such like a cool dude.
Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose?
Let's be Team Daredevil. Let's stick to the classics. That's facts. Don't sleep on the god of hot pot. Let's be Team Daredevil. Let's stick to the classics. Does it really matter? But yeah, we savage mode out here, dog.
Proposes we gather raging demon-level Joyun chilies, super salty ham, mist flower corollas. This is already shaping up to be a hot pot to remember.
Oh, you all in Paimon. We about to get killed.
Oh, my stomach. It feels like Yoimiya's fireworks are going off inside me.
Clapped.
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner? He ate
What?
practically all those weird ingredients without a second thought. Toma? You okay, buddy?
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dango. Oh, and whatever that thing was that nearly froze my tongue off.
The
Hold up.
Corliss.
My life is starting to flash before my eyes. Time I call it a night, everyone.
Toma was dying.
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma. All those strange things you ate were ingredients you added yourself.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh. Think of the texture.
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest,
are you serious, Chris?
I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down.
After a while.
I feel like a new man.
That man released it on the toilet, bro.
All you had to do was guess wrong on purpose, and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Oh my god. That man had a...
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the God of Hot Pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around.
That's facts.
I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is... me.
That's fair.
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes. If the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace.
And with the extra time,
there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
I should have kept
Let's
that thing
all take
charged.
some much-needed time
attention.
off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation. Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma. Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
Alright. Oh, okay. That is... Wow, didn't think we were gonna finish that first part of it. Dope. So... And I'll play ask her to stop being a mean god. Imagine, you can just go ask her that. But you know how that's gonna go. So, let me check this quest out. Yeah. I missed the judgment. Alright. So, at least we know what we're doing next. It says complete whatever quest that is. And alright, we know what we're doing for next stream at least. Because... Alright, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was about to say because for. I just stopped and my brain farted. My brain just had a brain fart so bad. Alright. Unless there's a cutscene out here. Because my screen is still black. My screen is black.
Where do we go from here? What's the
Genshin? Genshin? Am I bugging? Not like this. Oh, there we go. I was kind of shook. My screen was black.
Paimon, hold on.
I was kind of shook. I'm not gonna lie. Well, okay. I was scared for a second. I was like, "Yep, there it goes." Second stream, get clapped. But yeah. Hey, Ayaka, what's wrong? What's the
Something
matter?
has come up, and I would like to request your assistance.
Oh, here we
But
go.
you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual request.
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Yep.
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to. A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, So the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances. So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gifts. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together, but he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter. Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food and we'll be more than happy.
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around. If you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. Do we?
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
Alright, sounds great.
That's interesting. I left and they just started that quest immediately. Alright. What a cool place to stand up. Yeah. But, yeah, we're just gonna call it. That was just kind of weird that the screen went black for a couple of seconds. Oh, didn't mean to fall off. the screen went black and I was kind of like, oh, I guess I have to restart the game. But, yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Everyone who came in or stopped by, looked in, heard my voice and was like, oh man, this guy's crazy. Yeah, it was really weird, but it worked out. So, yeah, thanks Chris for coming by. Yeah, I mean, Monday is when we should be streaming Genshin again. Tomorrow I have to be somewhere, so I would have streamed it tomorrow because no one's supposed to be in the house tomorrow. But yeah, I'll stream it after work Monday, probably around like 5:30, 6 o'clock, depending if my brother is home or not. Because me personally, I don't want no noise in my house or when I'm streaming, which is why I was constantly muting with the weird interruptions while Ayaka was talking. When we met Ayaka and we were talking in tea house. So, yeah, hopefully there's less interruptions before. It's really hot. I'm going to turn on my AC. And
I know just the tune to accompany them,
yeah,
if you wish to hear it.
Okay, Kazuha, I know. I would wish to hear it, but I can't whistle on leaves. So, I will see everybody later. We will continue the Inazuma storyline. I'm going to be honest. I need to see what this quest is about. It says complete for me voyage prep. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Might check this out. See what's going on. Sakura. Yeah, we might check some of those stuffs out. Amidst the stormy. What? Am I bugging? I don't know what this quest is. Chris, if you know what Amidst the Stormy Judgment is, if that quest is available, I'll definitely continue it. But if on Monday, if it's not, I'll just start up I'll start with some other stuff, probably like Mia's quest and Ayaka's quest. Oh, we need to do the two character quests first. All right. We'll definitely do those two next stream then, and we'll do that first, and then we do Yoimiya's. Also, we may do cleansing of the soccer and the cleanse ritual. We may do that. This, I'm wondering what this is. Voyage prep. I don't know why it is like a time quest, but we'll see about it. Other than that, nothing else of consequence. I'm gonna try to read this right. Alright, not 2,000 quests. Yeah, these 3 quests I need to complete because I know it's gonna come back and bite me in my ass eventually. Like Kazuha's quest, I had to come and do like something out of Ganyu's quest just to continue on with the story. So yeah, but enough filibustering. I will see you guys later. Yeah, see you guys Monday. If not Monday, Tuesday. So you guys have a good night. Oh yeah, the thing I was saying before. If I wake up in time, there should be another stream tonight for Monster Hunter. I'm gonna see what goes on. See if I can get everyone's voice in here.
This scenery is wonderful.
We can stream that.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I can get everyone's voice into the stream for Monster Hunter Iceborne. If we wake up and do it later tonight, then we'll see, and you'll get to hear us yell at each other for getting blown back against these monsters. But enough filibustering. We'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night, and my fellow Rōnins, stay safe out there because people are wilding. But yeah, catch you guys later.